you're going to need just something if you want to do the floor exercise. So grab a mat or something to go on the floor, and of course I will give you an alternative to do on a chair. I thought it was a nice floor sequence, but I was looking at next week, so it's not a very nice yeah, that's all we need. Think the floor sequence. So either grab a chair or grab a mat, and then we will use the chair for our cool down as well, so make sure it's available. All right, I'm just going to try and get my camera sorted. I'm in a jumper. I think it probably won't last that long, will it? All right, so let's start then. Let's start with our lovely marches. Get those arms moving. Get those knees up for me if you can. Lovely. And then let's try and keep this going, and we're also going to roll the shoulders back. So keep marching on the spots and roll those shoulders. Perfect. If you're struggling to roll them, you can shrug them. So I'll let you choose. And then change. Let's roll them forwards. Brilliant. And then let's take the marches into a heel pump. So that the arms just dangle at the side, nice and relaxed. And we're pumping through those heels. Lovely. You can't do it in slippers, put some trainers on. Last one, let's take it to heel digs. So heel digs at the front, making sure the supported leg bends, so don't lock those knees. Toes are pointing to the ceiling. Lovely. And let's take it into our pattern. So we'll go single, single, and then double. Single, single, and double. Perfect. Single, single, and double. Single, single, and double. One more. Single, single, double. Perfect. Let's take those legs wide, so wider than your hips for me. Hands up to that chest, and we're going to do our lovely torso twist. So looking over that back shoulder, that elbow is pulling you back. Remember, don't over twist, and try and keep the hips still if you can. Nice and slow, so we're not getting dizzy. Really warm that back. And then from here, we're going to go into our spotty dogs. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. So we're going to have one leg back, both arms forward, and then you change legs. But you always use two arms and one leg, all right? Once you've got the pattern, to make it harder, really reach back that back leg, and you're going to go into like a forward lunge, the knee going over toes. So that's your harder version there, pushing that back leg further. We turn to face the front so I can see you. Lovely. So make sure you choose your limit. If you want to have that harder option, then do. If you want to do it normally, if you want to go quicker, up to you. Lovely. Last one. Let's take it into our hand to opposite knee. So remember, the higher the knee, the harder it is. Make it even harder. You target the outside of the knee with your elbow. All right, so that's your hard option, or your easy option here. A few more for me. Get that knee a little bit higher if you can. And then let's take it. We're going to open up that gate. So if you want to hold onto your chair, then do. A wall or whatever. Hands on hips or hands out. Up to you. But you're going to bring that knee up, round and in. So you're going to open up those hips, really think about that balance, so holding that core. And again, the higher the knee comes up, the harder it is in the hips. You're going to really stretch out that hip. By all means, if you need to keep it low, then you keep it nice and low. Okay, so choose your option. And then one more on each leg. We're going to reverse. So you're going to take the leg out first and then bring it in. So it comes out and in. Close the gate. Perfect. I feel a little bit warm now. I think Tara's taken off her cardigan, so that's all right.
I'm warm now.
So no one's moaning. One more each leg. Perfect. All right, just walk. If the hips are a little bit sore after that, just walk through the heels, and that will release the muscles there for you. So first thing we're going to do is our lovely arm sequence. I'm just going to move my camera up so you can see. So remember, make it harder, flex it at the wrists, make it easier. You're going to have nice flat hands, all right? So your arms are going to be straight. This is the hard option here, all right? So first of all, let's just bring the arms in front. You're going to cross and open. So we're crossing and opening. Relax the shoulders down, so don't hunch, because that's harder. Relax the shoulders. Don't make it harder than what it needs to be. Don't add anything in. Lovely. Now let's take it into the other pattern, which we're going to do in front, open, up, down. In front, open, up, down. There we go, we've got it. Lovely. We're going to do one more for me, and then we're going to take it into one arm only. So keep the other arm out, then you're going to cross and up. Perfect. So in front, open, up, down. In front, open, up, down. One more, and then change arms. In front, open, up, down. In front, open, up, down. Two more. And last one. It's not over. We're going to pulse. So keep the wrist flexed if you can, and pulse the arms nice and small, up and down. And then to finish, turn the hands over so palms are facing up, and you pulse again. So this is working the underarms now, those bingo wings. And slowly lower. Oh, rather shoulders back. I'm being nice to you because it's the first one back after a break. All right, from here, let's go into our lovely leg curls. So this is where, I'm going to lower my screen, you're going to get that heel kicking up to the glutes. All right, so side to side, kicking up. Have a little squat in the middle if you want to. Don't do too many though, because we will do squats in a bit. I've warned you there. Perfect. So just get those legs moving for me. Let's warm them up, and then we'll bring in those arms. So let's add in. So when the leg comes up, you're going to bring in those arms. So we're going to do those biceps here. Squeezing those elbows. So we're not flapping out the side, we're pinning them into the side of the body. Really nice and strong. If it's too hard with the arms, take them out and just carry on with the legs. Okay, so that's your easy option. Lovely. Two more. Right, loose the arms, just carry on with the legs. We're going to bring in our opposites. So I'm going to count you down, which was 3, 2, 1. And then it's opposite arm, opposite leg. All right? So 3, 2, 1. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Just reach that arm up to the ceiling. Try and get opposites if you can. Lovely. Right, we're going to change. I'll do another countdown. And we're going to do into same arm, same leg. All right? So 3, 2, 1. So we've got same arm, same leg. Same arm, same leg. It's a hard one. If you need to stop, have a breath, come back in, then by all means do. Lovely. All right, last time with the change. We're going to go back into our opposites. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Opposite arm, opposite leg. There we go. Got it. Perfect. And 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. So again, if it's hurting those hips, walk through the heels, the ankles, and you'll release tension in those hips. Right, from here, a nice easy one. So, this is our toe touches. Remember, the legs are nice and wide for me. Have the arms out to the side, and we're targeting the opposite hand is going down to the opposite toe. Depending on flexibility, you either aim for your knee, your shin, or your toes. So it's up to you how far down you go. You're going to go down, hold for 2, switch to the other side, and hold for 2. And then I'll count this down, and we're going to do 10 quick ones. So no stopping, be quick, quick, quick change. Okay? So, arms out to the side for me. 3, 2, 1. Going down, hold for 2, and switch. So go at your own pace. Or I don't have to stick with me. If you want to go a little bit faster, but not too fast, don't ruin that technique. Making sure when we're touching that toe, that knee is also bent. And it goes over the toe. You can't feel that stretch in the straight leg. Get those legs a little bit wider. Perfect. Keep switching, holding that stretch. It's a nice one for the back as well. You won't realise that you're stretching out that back. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Quick change. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now slowly come up. You're going to come up through the spine. Head is the last thing. Don't get a head rush. All right, so that was an easy one. We've now got a hard one. We're doing some squats. So let's start. We want your legs hip width apart. So these are the mega hard ones. We won't do those. Hip width apart for me. We're going to do 5 normal squats. All right, here we go. So you've got 1, and then squeeze to come up. 2, 3, 4, last one, make it count, 5. Now we're going to do the sequence we've done before. So we're going to go down to the side. You're going to target, the hand targets the outside of the knee. You come to center and you squat. You target the other side, center. All right, so that's your pattern here, targeted. Now, the lower you can get the hand, the harder it's going to be. All right, so if you can get the hand right down to the foot, go for it. All right, so here we go. So go at your own pace. I'll start saying it and then I'll shut up and you can go at your own speed. Are you ready? So target on the outside, come to center, normal squat, target out the other side. Perfect. Normal squat. So we've got side, hands up, squat, and up. Other side, up, and squat, up. So go at your own pace. If you need to slow it down, please do. And remember, it's the opposite hand targeting the opposite side. The lower you can touch, the harder it is. Remember, if you need to have a bit of a pause, then do. Brilliant. Few more for me. Torch is not finished. All right, make this pattern the last one. Squat, last one to the side. Come to center. Let's finish on 5 normal squats. Here we go. We've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Oh, last one. My legs are shaking. 2. Shake out those legs. Right, an easy-ish one for you. You're going to need a bit of space because we're going to do some travelling. So, the first one, actually I'm going to do it this way so you can see. Your first one, you're going to go on tiptoes and you're walking so there's not a gap in front of the foot. Right, so you're really trying to reduce the gap in the step. You'll then turn, do the same thing but on your heels, okay? That's option 1. If you want to make it harder, you're going to do it to the side and you're going to step, cross in front, step, cross behind. And the whole point is you minimise the space that you need. So you might start off doing big steps. As you get more confident, take out the space and that will make it harder. So you can either do the normal toes, turn to do your heels, or you do toes crossing and then you'll turn, same thing, but on your heels, and trust me, it's hard on your heels, alright? So I'll let you choose your options. So we're going to do forward, back, forward, back. Are you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So choose your option. You're either doing walking normally without a gap, or you're going to do your step, cross, step, cross. I will let you decide. Once you've done it forwards, we're going to turn up and the same thing, just on the heels. Really think about your posture, so try not to look down, like sort of directly down, because you're going to hunch those shoulders. So if you're looking down, look down but diagonal, and you'll relax those shoulders back. So really think about that posture. Last one for me, up on those heels. And when you're done, just come back into the screen. I can see that you've finished. Perfect. All right, let's go with our beautiful lunges. So, legs a little bit wide for me, so wider than those hips, probably in line with your shoulders. Take it just side to side for now. Warm up these hips, they're going to do some work. Remembering that bent leg, knees go over toes. Nice straight leg. If you can't feel that hamstring stretch, get those legs a little bit wider.
That's what I keep doing.
Lots to think about, I know. And just have if I turn to the side, you can see, just have a slight bend forward in the torso. So we're not straight, just have a slight tilt, and that's going to help when we bring in these punches. All right, so you know the drill. We're going to hold it to one side, our guards up, and we're going to hook and hook. And then we change, other side, hook, hook, perfect. So again, go at your own speed. You do not have to go as quick as me. You can take it down slower. Really think about that punch coming from the shoulder. All right, so it's not the wrist, it's not the arm. The hook is really from the back of the shoulder. Think about something that annoyed you this morning, and we can take it out on these punches. All right, last hook. Change it for me to a jab forward. So jab, jab. And also remember, have a slight twist in that torso to allow you to do those jabs. So let the torso go with it. Perfect. So jab it, jab it. Lovely. Jab, jab. Perfect. Lovely. Let's do one more for me. Relax those hands, just give those wrists a bit of a shake. Bring up into a stand. And this one, we're not doing a sprint. How nice is that? That I'm not putting.
Oh, look, we got away with that.
No, don't tell Ken. We'll tell Ken that we did a minute. And then we'll do a minute next week when he joins us. What we'll do is the floor one. Oh, I've been very nice to you today. Although the floor one's quite hard, so it will balance itself. Your easy version on the chair. We're doing the lovely, adorable plank. So, you're going to go on the chair for me. I'm just going to lower the screen so you can see. You're going to have a couple of options. So, remember, we're sitting sort of midway on the chair. Have a chair that you can either try and hook underneath or you can hold on to. This isn't the most brilliant chair to demonstrate, so I can't. But basically, you're going to bring those legs out and you've got that lean back. So I'm not leaning on my chair, so I'm not here. I'm still working here. And obviously, to make it harder, you raise the legs. So this is your easy option down here. So just brushing off, or I can really raise them up and hold. To work on this, and if you want to make those legs go higher, what I would suggest, go to your limit and see if you can find some pillows and put them underneath so that you can rest the feet on the pillows, take them away, and then see if you can hold it. All right, so just a little aid there to help. So on the chair, hooking underneath, those legs come up as high as you can. You'll feel it in the tummy, and you're holding. If you're on the floor with me, my crazy floors, we're going to be on our mat, and you've got two different ways you can hold this plank. So, neither is harder than the other. The only way it's harder than the other is depends on how you hold your weight. All right. So one of the versions you can have your arms straight. All right, which means the weight is going to be coming from your shoulders and it's going to come down into your wrists. Okay. So nice straight arms, they're underneath the shoulders. So I'm not sort of out here and I'm not under. They're nice and in line, and the legs come out, and we hold it here, okay? Nice straight line, bum's not up, we're in line with our body. So your weight is going through the majority of your wrists, so it depends on how strong you are in your wrists. If that hurts too much in terms of it hurts the wrist, you need to come down onto your forearm. So clenched fists or flat, it doesn't matter. You're on your forearms, which means the weight is then going through the arm. My shoulder is in line with my elbow, and then I can come out onto here like this. All right, I'm still in line. So, if you're on the floor, just have a go and test which one you prefer. I'm just going to do.
I see your dog's not overdoing it.
I know, he's very relaxed, isn't he? I don't think he can get any more relaxed. Sam, would you put a timer of 30 seconds, please? We're holding it for 30 seconds if you didn't just hear what I just said to Sam. You ready? All right, so let's get ourselves set up. So choose your options. Nowadays. No, I don't want 30 minutes, I want 30 seconds. Right, 3, 2, 1, off you go. So hold it however you like. And I'll try and get Sam to give us a bit of a warning. 10 seconds just gone. Keep going. We're halfway. We've got Noodle licking me. 10 seconds left. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off. Bring it down. I did. The dog decided to lick my face halfway through. That was fun. All right, let's have our little drink now. Then let's have our little rest. He's really not bothered, is he?
Yeah. Are you warm now?
Jumper's coming off.
Slip off.
It's just a weird day today, isn't it? Because you, I feel like 1 minute I'm hot and next minute I'm cold.
Anybody heard how Chris Enright is?
So what do you say, Celia?
Anybody heard how Chris Enright is?
Yeah, I heard from him last week actually.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I think he didn't say much, but he said he's very slowly improving. But
Was he?
what that means, I don't know.
Oh,
I don't think he's getting out and doing much, so I suppose not doing his exercise is not helping.
no.
Yeah. It's hard though, isn't it? Oh. Right, how are we all doing? Are we all right?
Yes.
No one's gone on me, no one's killed over, so we're all good. Right. So we're going to do it all again. And we're going to, yeah, I've done that right. So yes, we're going to do it all again. This time we're going to do the holds. I think it's over, it isn't. So we've got, we'll hold the arm sequence. We won't on the leg curl. But we will hold on the toe touches, the squats, the lunges and the plank. Or will we do the plank? I'll see how I feel. See how it break after all. I'm losing put sprints in, honestly. Right, let's just do a little mini warm back up. So let's just march on the spot for me, just so we can, I know we're already warm, but just get that blood pumping a little bit quicker. Perfect, and then just take it into a hill pump again for me. Again, just to get those legs moving and that heart rate going. And then we are back into our lovely arm sequence. Perfect, so let me just raise that again. So we're going to have, remember our hard version is the wrists are out and the easy version is the nice and flat arms, okay? So hard, easy. Trust me, if you think it's getting too hard, you put your arms down, relax your wrists and you will notice the difference, I promise, all right? So let's start. So arms up for me, we're going to cross in front. So cross in front and open. Front and open. Perfect. There we go, we've got it. Remember to relax those shoulders down, don't hunch them up. That's going to cause more work, more tension, which you don't need when it's already hard. All right, let's bring in our pattern. So we're going to cross in front, we open, up and down. So cross, open, up and down. Lovely. Go at your own pace. Again, remember, don't need to rush. Let's do one more, and we're going to take it to one arm only. So cross in front, open, up and down. In front, open, up, down. Front, open, up, down. Last one, change arms. In front, open, up and down. Lovely. You don't need me saying it now. Last one for me. Remember, it's not finished. We've got our lovely pulses. Pulse it, pulse it, pulse it. And then let's change. So flat palms for me facing up to the ceiling and we pulse again. There we go, small pulses for me. And then let's hold nice and still. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drop. Roll those shoulders, roll them back and give them a roll forward. That's a hard one. All right, back into those lovely leg curls. So remember, we're targeting targeting that. Dog's just completely not bothered. Targeting the heel up to the glute for me. So take it side to side. If you want to have a mini squat in the middle, then do. But remember, we have got more squats coming up, so don't overdo it with those legs. So let's just get these legs moving first, and then we'll bring in those arms. All right, so clench those fists for me, and we're bringing them up and down. Perfect. So pin in those elbows, pin them into the side, really strong arms. Remember, if you want to make it harder, grab some weights if you've got any, or some tins, and you will make this harder. Lovely. We've got it. All right, let those arms come to a rest. Just carry on with the legs. Let's bring in our opposites. So are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. Opposite arm and opposite leg. Reach that arm up to the ceiling. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Perfect. There we go. We've got it. All right, ready for the next countdown? So this one we're going to do same arm, same leg. In 3, 2, 1. Same arm and same leg. There we go. Remember, if you need to stop, have a breath, and then come back in. If it gets too much, gets too confusing with the arms and the legs, then just stop and pause and come back. All right, last change, back to opposites. 3, 2, 1, opposite arm, opposite leg. There we go. Nice, smooth transaction. All right, and 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Just walk through those heels for me, just to release the hips. That will work those nice hip flexors there. All right, toe touches. So the same as before. Legs nice and wide. So still targeting opposite hand down to the opposite toe. Remember your options for flexibility. You're going to hold for 2, and then you're going to switch, hold for 2. I'll count you down and we'll do those quick changes. Then I'll hold. We're going to hold one side for 5 seconds, change, and hold the other side for 5 seconds. All right, so I will talk you through it, and I'll count you down as normal. So are you ready? Here we go. So touching opposite toe, opposite hand, holding for 2 seconds, and switching. So remember, get that knee over toe. The other leg should be nice and straight. If you can't feel that stretch in the hamstring, make those legs go a little bit wider. Then you will feel it, I promise. Really try and relax the head down as well, so you get a nice stretch in the back. So we'll really open up that lower back. Lovely. All right, 2 more, and then we'll go into those changes. So 3, 2, 1. 10 quick ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly come up, making sure you go through that spine. You leave your head to relax. Or walk back in those legs. And we're going into our squats. So, remember, legs are hip width apart. Now you can have no gap and you do your squats here. And that just makes it harder in the legs. So that is a hard option. This is your easier option, having the legs hip width apart. So I'll let you choose. If you want to try it for a little bit, try it and then come back into normal, that's fine. So let's do our 5 normal squats. Are you ready? Here we go. So we've got 1 and up, and 2. Lovely. 3. Really push those hips back. 4. Last one. 5. We're going to go into that pattern. So we've got to the side and up. Down into a normal squat. To the side again. And up. Perfect. Squat. Other side. Up. There we go. Squat. Other side again. Lovely. So go at your own pace. You've got the pattern. Making sure that the opposite hand touches down to the opposite toe. Remember, target that knee if it's too low to go to the foot. Okay, let's do one more to this side. Oh, and squat. Last time to that side. We haven't finished. Let's come to the center. We're going to go down in the squat and we're holding for 10 seconds. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Down you go. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up you come. Shake out those legs. All right. This one. We've got the walking on our toes and heels. So, remember your options here. You're either doing it so that you're on your tiptoes and there's no gap between your feet, and then you turn and do the same thing for me on the heels. Other option is you're going to come up onto those toes. You'll step in, cross in front, step, cross behind. You'll then do the same with the heels. It's harder on the heels, trust me. All right, so choose your option. The first option was the easy option. The crossing is the harder option. So here we go. We're going to do forward, back, forward, back. 3, 2, 1. Off you go with your option. The hard and then switch back to the easy. Both are generally hard. And again, think about that posture. So if you're looking down, try and look down at diagonal. Perfect. This is my last time going forward. And again, if you've got a kitchen or a lounge with tiles or a wooden floor with lines in, it's really good to focus on the lines. Just need to focus on if you're walking. Lovely. Once you've done, come back into the centre. We've got 2 more to do, and we're done. So let's go into those nice wide legs for me, because we've got our lunges. So side to side. And again, just thinking about that knee going over the toe, that nice straight leg. If you can't feel that hamstring, get those legs a little bit wider. Lovely. We've got it. So let's get that guard up for me. We're going to stop on one side, and you're going to hook and hook. You're then going to change other side and do those hooks. So go in your own time. Really try and get the strength coming from the shoulder. All right. So really think about the back of the shoulder blades working, not the wrists. If you ever want to deliver a good punch, make sure it comes from the back. Perfect. Right, one more each side of the jabs, or the hook, sorry. Now let's turn it into the jabs. So jab it, jab it. Make that torso twist so it goes with your jab. Lovely. There we go. Jab it forward. Perfect. Don't forget about these lunges. Try and stay low if you can. Jab it, jab it. There we go. One more. Each side. Oh, and come up. Right, last one. Here we go. We've got the floor. Nice. We'll do 30 seconds again. So just to recap, for the easy version, you're on the chair. Well, it's still hard, but I suppose it's just an easy version because you're not getting down on the floor, all right? But by no means is it any easier. So remember, you're sitting halfway down the chair, postures nice and up, get that core engaged, hands underneath the chair if you can, or on top if you've got arms, but hook underneath, get those legs out. I can do it and then you're there. All right, so not here, you're up and engaged. The higher the legs, the harder it's going to be. If you're on the floor with me, remember those two options. You've got your straight arms to hold the plank, or you're on your forearms. So just think, remember the wrists. If you're going to have your straight arms here, that weight is going all the way down into your wrists. If you're on your forearms like this, then it's over a wider path. All right, so 30 seconds, and then we're done, and it's a cool down. So choose your option. Sam, you got my 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Into that lovely plank. Try and focus on something else. It's harder though. 10 seconds gone. We're nearly there. Halfway. Try and keep going for me. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, bring it down. My legs were shaking and I didn't know if I could do it till the end. All right, let's get another little drink, and we'll do it. Oh, we'll do a nice cool down. I think we deserve this one.
Tea.
I've got names now after doing blank. Need to obviously hoover my floor. All right, is everyone okay? We're good. So let's just finish with our lovely stretch. So if you've got a chair, keep it, because we'll come on to the chair in a minute. So first of all, let's do our legs. Way. So as normal, I'm going to put one leg forward for me. So bend in that knee, keep the back leg nice and straight. Interlock the fingers, and you're going to push them out. And then you're going to drop that head down to the chest. So your fingers are nice and straight, your arms are out, top of the spine working, and you're stretching your legs. So a good all-in-one stretch here. Remember to breathe, don't hold that breath. All right, release the hands, and we're going to change legs. So again, front leg nice and bent for me. Back leg is straight, my heels down on the floor. This time, hands behind the back, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Now, only do this if you've got your balance. What I would like you to do is slowly lift the head, so you're going to look up to the ceiling, and it's going to open out the chest. But only do it if you've got your balance. It feels a bit funny. And then come back with the head to the centre, release the hands, change legs again. This time that heel goes down to the floor, toes are pointing up. We're going to push back in the hips and hands go onto the bent leg, the supporting leg only. If you'd like to take it a bit further, then have a hand go down to the toe, and again, really push back in the hips. And then so release the hands, coming up for me. Last time, changing those legs. Again, heel down, toes up, hands go onto that bent supporting leg. If you want to take the stretch a little bit further, take that hand down to the toe, pushing those hips back. All right, for me. Let's do our arm. I'm just going to bring my chair here, and I'm going to cheat the sit. So let's do our arms. One arm across the body for me, and pull that arm in. So remember, we're not holding onto the joints. We're avoiding the elbow and the wrist. We're pulling in from the forearm. Perfect, and then let's change. So the other arm, remember, pull it in, avoiding joints. The dog's still asleep. There we go. Now let's take it up onto that shoulder, and I'm going to have that hand on the elbow, and you're going to try and pull the elbow back until you feel that stretch go down. So you might only be here, and the stretch is working. That's fine. It all, again, depends on the flexibility that you have. And let's change to the other arm up onto the shoulder, hand on the elbow. Oh, reach and pull it back. A good stretch. Lovely. Come to centre for me now. We're going to do our torso twist like we did in the beginning. This time we're on our chair. You can do it standing if you want to carry on standing. So don't. If you want to carry on, that's fine. So if you're standing, just repeat, hands up and twist around. This time I want you to hold it though. If you're sitting, hands go hooked under the thigh and we're looking at the back of the chair. And we all hold, okay? And then what we do, slowly come to centre. Keep the hands up if you can. Go the other way. Again, if you're on the chair, we're hooking under the thigh. And then do one more each side. So come to centre and then change. Really looking at the back shoulder. One more time. Come to centre. Hook under the thigh if you're sitting on a chair. If you're standing, keep those arms up if you can. Look over that back shoulder with a lovely twist. Perfect. And come to centre. Let's just finish with our head for me. So I just want you to look one side. Then you're going to come to centre and look the other way. Lovely. Back to centre. One more time, going one side. And to centre, go the other way. And then we're going to go to centre. This time we're going to look down for me, so chin to chest. And then you're going to come up to centre to look to the ceiling. So always make sure we're coming back to centre and then we're going to look down. Perfect. One more time to centre, to go up. And let's come to centre. Let's drop an ear to the shoulder, so really stretching out that neck. If you want to have the hand on the head and just lightly pull, then you can. It just helps it a little bit more. And then come to centre and go the other way. And then let's finish with our head circles. So we're going to do 2 head circles going one way. So really let that head go all the way around that big circle. Go around twice. Once you've done it twice, you're going to reverse and go the other way. So nice and slow. Don't make yourself dizzy. Don't make yourself feel sick. And once you've finished the second one, bring that head back to centre. And we have completed a Thursday. So before we go, let me just double check if I can, what we're doing next week, because my brain's gone to mush. So Monday, yes, Monday is Pilates. So we'll do similar stuff to what we would do if I was covering Anita's class. So I think most of you have come to those classes, and then I'll try and bring in stuff that she's also done in the past. So we'll have a nice Pilates, good stretch, bit of cardio for us on a Monday afternoon, and then Thursday for our exercise. All right.
Thank you very much, Anna.
No problem. No problem. Have a lovely weekend, everybody. And I'll either see you on Monday. If not, I'll see you next Thursday.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
very much.
All right. See you all
Bye.
soon. Lovely. See you later.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Have a nice day.